What's going on, my people? Welcome to another episode of Ask the Fans, and we're out here in the streets of North London around the Emirates Stadium in December, but soon to be January. And you know what that means? The January transfer window opens. Now, I want to know from you guys and the people around the stadium, what position do we need to strengthen? And what players would you like to see at Arsenal in January? Let's go. Okay, so we're coming to the end of the year. The January window is about to open. I want to ask you, what positions do Arsenal need to fill or position this January?
We definitely need centre mids.
Yep.
We're going to have a few players leave. And then I think a striker, Dusan Vlahovic.
They need to fill the centre mid.
Yep.
And Frank Kessie is probably one of the players that they need to look at.
Yeah, I like Frank Kessie, young, kind of like Thomas Partey in a sense, just a lot younger version. So you think midfield is the position that needs to be covered, yeah?
Yeah, I think it would really kind of strengthen their formation and have a much better strategy.
I think definitely a striker.
Yep.
And maybe a better cover in the centre mids. So obviously we got the AFCON coming up. So we need positions there covering. I'd like to see Vlahovic.
Yep.
Well, I feel like we need another number 9.
Yep.
Because Lacazette is out of contract at the end of the season.
Yep.
Aubameyang, obviously, there's a big situation with him, whether he's there, but he's obviously going. So I feel like we need a really good established number 9. Ideally with Premier League experience.
Yeah. Any names that come to mind there?
I'd like to see, honestly, like Calvin Lewin.
Yeah.
Some young up-and-coming English striker. I think it's very important. He's been playing at Everton. He's doing really well. He's kind of proved himself already. Premier League experience. You know what I mean? Big, tall centre-half, aerial threat, hold-up play. Exactly what we need, especially with all the attacking midfielders that we have.
Yeah. Would you think he's an upgrade on Lacazette as well there? Because some people say that he's kind of similar to Lacazette in the sense he brings other players apart from the headers.
The reason I say with him, because he's young. So with him, it's a guaranteed, 8-7 seasons.
He can improve, yeah.
You know what I mean? And he can improve. And I feel like a club like Arsenal will really help elevate his game. For me, that's what I feel that Arsenal need right now, is someone like him, and bring him in now with Lacazette there, just to get up to speed.
Yeah.
Striker.
We need a striker. We need some more goals, do you think, yeah?
Yeah.
Especially with Lacazette leaving sooner and maybe Nketiah not signing another contract as well. I think that makes sense. Okay, what player comes to mind that you'd like to see sign at Arsenal?
Coutinho.
Okay, so a midfielder as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Quickly, what position do Arsenal need to strengthen in January for you, quickly?
Definitely midfielder.
Midfield?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyone in mind?
For me personally, they try and get Otto, the guy from Juventus, Otto Cabral.
I'd say a new striker.
Okay. Any strikers that come to mind that you'd like to see sign in January?
Maybe not January, maybe next year.
Okay.
Because I don't think we can buy a big player in January, but maybe next year.
I'd say Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, you'd like Dominic Calvert-Lewin?
Yeah, man. Yeah. He's Premier League proven, he's English, he's big, he's strong, he can win headers. That's why we score many goals now from headers from corners with defenders, but strikers, it's always around the box, the edge of the boxes. Yeah. There's no whipping it in from the sides for headers and stuff, so I think he would bring a lot to the team, that side of things. Okay. Defensive midfield wise, I'm not sure who's out there really.
What sort of profile of defensive midfield? Like someone to go alongside, obviously it'll be Xhaka in there when the African Cup of Nations are on, so someone that can get forward as well and score goals, or someone that just sits and kind of be the pivot?
I think just someone that dictates the play in the midfield really. Like Partey, I've noticed that Partey without Xhaka is a completely different player. Like Xhaka does all the dirty work, and then Partey has the freedom to do what he wants to do. When he's playing without Xhaka, you notice a big difference. So I think either someone that can do the same as Partey, if not offer a little bit more going forward, maybe. But then you've got like Odegaard, Smith Rowe are performing exceptionally well at the moment.
I would love to bring Kante in. Yeah, exactly. Kante would be my favourite choice.
Yeah, definitely. Me too.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so I think we should move out Xhaka and get someone who's better in that position. Yeah.
Okay. I think it's a striker. It's perhaps one of our main positions that we need to fill at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. I think priority should be a striker. What about you, little man?
Yeah, I think it's striker as well. Yeah? Striker.
Okay. Any names that kind of pop to mind for you that you'd like to see sign in January?
I don't know. There's so many been banded around on the media at the moment. I'm trying to think the Fiorentina guy.
Vlahovic.
I can never pronounce his name.
No, same.
Yeah.
Same.
I think he seems to be the right sort of age for what we're recruiting at the moment.
21. Very young.
And he's smashing them home. So I think he sounds like a good shout.
Yeah, Vlahovic. Any strikers for you?
I like Lautaro Martinez.
Yes. A good striker at the moment. I think he's an option as well. Lautaro Martinez, yeah?
Yeah, Lautaro Martinez.
I reckon we need to strengthen in the striker position.
Why'd you say a striker?
Because if Martinelli gets injured, that's it. We're gonna struggle for goals. We're in a good run, but we need to keep going like that. Improve it even more.
Yeah. Is any strikers that come to mind for you that we should sign?
Well, it's kind of hard. They're talking about Calvin Lewis, but he's been injured all year.
Exactly that.
There's no point buying him. And in January, it's difficult to buy the proper signings that we need.
Yeah, I agree with that. But people are saying Vlahovic, maybe Ollie Watkins, Ivan Toney, but do you think none of those will fit?
Probably the guy from Fiorentina, probably.
Vlahovic,
He might come. Watkins, he might be all right, but maybe not for Arsenal level,
Midfield?
Yeah, Frank de Jong.
Frank de Jong, that's the player you want to see come through this January. Nothing on the strikers?
Maybe. But Aubameyang is good. He's just a little bit in the slump, I guess. Like I said, they've got decent, don't have form, I think.
Yeah, but priority for you is the midfield, yeah? Okay, let me ask you, position and player you would like to see this January?
Steven Berghuis from Ajax.
Okay, yeah.
Striker. He scores a lot of goals.
So, are you worried that, that obviously Lacazette his contract's up at the end of the season, Aubameyang, we don't really know what's going on with him, and Nketiah's not going to sign another contract, you're saying a striker is definitely needed, yeah?
Yes, they need to score more goals. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe pick up Haller.
Okay, yeah.
He's been good at Ajax this year.
Well, I think because Partey is not doing so much, so I think a central defensive midfielder would be a good position.
Okay, and any players that come to mind in that position, and any player for you that you'd like to see Arsenal sign?
Well, for me, I go for Kondogbia.
Jeffrey Kondogbia, yeah?
Yes, that would be a good addition.
Striker and a good CDM.
A good CDM?
Yeah.
Any names that spring to mind for you?
Jonathan David from Lille.
Yep.
The Florentina striker, I forgot what his name is.
Vlahovic?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
And CDM Renato Sanchez.
Striker.
Yeah. What striker? Give me quick, anyone.
Benzema.
Arsenal fan?
Yes.
Yes. What position do Arsenal need to fill in January? Quickly.
He's going to be Bean, yeah.
What position though? What striker, midfielder, defender do you think we need?
Striker. All the time.
I'll also be asking the fans about the rumours of Jack Wilshere signing on a short-term deal back at Arsenal. Like what they did with Thierry back in 2012. Would this be something you'd like to see? What about Jack Wilshere? There's word that he might sign on a short loan to fill that midfield space while the African Cup of Nations are on. Would you like to see him return?
If he can, then yeah, might as well, yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Jack, come back, mate. You definitely needed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Jack Wilshere was one of the best midfielder. Even Xavi used to talk a lot about how impressive is Jack Wilshere. So for sure, I would like to see him again at Arsenal Football Club.
For the dressing room, for the young players, it's an ideal. Why not? Why not? I don't expect him to play every game, but for those kind of key moments, last 10 minutes, last 15 minutes, come in, close out the game.
Of course, I do. He's a top player.
Okay. What about you?
Yes, good player, Jack. Yes.
His experience would help. But I think we need something in the long run.
Okay, so more what he's been doing at the moment, just training with the team and kind of being there and maybe potentially on the bench if needed, but definitely need to strengthen that midfield position, you're saying. Yeah?
I guess we could use his expertise, but I don't know how, if he signs, I don't know if he's going to get any playing time.
Right.
What about Ramsey? I mean, if he gets his contract terminated at Juve, would you want to see him?
I don't know if he was alive when Jack Wilshere was at Arsenal Football Club, but would you like to see Jack Wilshere return on a short spell?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Yeah. You think someone we need in that midfield?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take him over Partey, definitely.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah?
But the problem is the injuries just ruined his career, so...
Yeah.
But maybe he'd be good for the youngsters to bit of experience in the team.
Unlike a short-term thing, probably like a pay-as-you-play kind of thing. But I think anything long-term, I think it's a bit risky with Jack. He's very injury-prone, isn't he? It's a bit like Ramsey.
I actually wouldn't mind it. I don't see him being as a starter, but as sort of a backup. If Xhaka gets another red card or something, to bring him on just to sort of reinforce in that position. But I wouldn't be against it.
Okay, yeah. What about you, little man? Jack Wilshere to return?
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Jack Wilshere back in action.
I think he's a strong player, and I think that he would continue to play strong, and he has a lot of opportunity for getting better in development. So I think he's a good investment of a player.
Nah, he's always injured. He's always in the treatment table. Don't get me wrong. He's been there all his life, but his best has passed now.
Not really. But it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
We need depth. That's a position, if Arteta thinks that's a good player to sign, by all means.
Yeah, sure. Why not? For the experienced player like Jack Wilshere, I think it's a good addition for the squad because we have a very young talent, very young squad. So I think it's a very good addition for the Arsenal team.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely. He's Arsenal through and through, man. Even if he only gets a pay and play contract, I mean, 1 or 2 games, 3 games, however many it is, you know he's going to give 100%. 100%. He's going to give 100% more than anyone. He loves the club, so.
It's cold, it's wet, and it's raining. It's clear that the January window is upon us, and after our last window, by being the record breakers, I expect a big window this January. You've heard what the people have to say in this video. Most fans want to see a centre defensive mid or striker. I have to agree. I think striker for me, though, personally, should be priority. But let us know in the comments below, what position do we need to fill this January? And what players do you have in mind? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Ask the Fans.